all. It's Sunday, the 17th of January. And if you are a returning supporter or even somebody new, thank you very, very much. I really do appreciate it. If you do enjoy the content, then please consider supporting me and subscribing to me. And if you really do enjoy this, then smash that like button. Right, CD Projekt Red co-founder apologises for the sorry state of Cyberpunk 2077. Now, the co-founder is a guy called, and let's try not to murder his name, Marcin Iwiński, has apologised for the state of Cyberpunk 27 on, I keep saying 27, don't I? 2077 on consoles in a video today. I will put a link of that below. He also has a vague roadmap for the updating the game throughout 2021. The console version of Cyberpunk 2077 did not meet the quality standards we wanted it to meet, Iwiński said. And I and the entire leadership team are deeply sorry for this. And he has done a video to publicly owning up that they're sorry and it's their fault. Now, Iwiński went on to explain from his perspective how the game came to launch with so many bugs on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, and that it was often unplayable. Now, just to break in here, what I don't understand is, certainly from, and I've seen both sides, I've seen a lot of people play this game with no bugs. I've barely seen any. And I've also watched people play the game where, oh my god, it is so buggy. It's untrue. It's absolutely laughable. Some people have compared it to the N64 graphics, and then you wait maybe a few seconds and bang, it's back to modern. It's really weird. It's funny as well, to be quite honest, but it is really weird. My bit on that is, how the hell did you miss them? Because if you were testing them properly, you would have certainly seen it. I don't think for a second you haven't been tested, but I do think that, you know what, I'll get to that bit, and I'll get to my thoughts on that in a bit. Let me just read on for a second. 1 week after the game's release date, Sony did pull it from the PlayStation Store entirely and have offered refunds to anyone that wanted one. Microsoft has also offered refunds to Xbox players, and CD Projekt Red is still facing legal action over claims that it misled investors and players. Now, in the video, Iwiński essentially said that the team was too ambitious with the PC edition of the game, which served as the foundation for the console version and proved to be too taxing for 8th generation hardware. The in-game streaming system was a constant headache for the console team. The developers missed a ton of glitches while testing its various versions, according to Iwiński. Also, alongside the apology video, CD Projekt Red have laid out a written version of Iwiński's statement with a series of FAQs, and have also shared the game's free next-generation console upgrade that will land in the second half of 2021. Now, that all reads, yeah, alright, it's an apology and all that, but let me just rewind this back a bit. Now, he says there that how the game came to launch with so many bugs on the consoles, certainly. PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. I don't know how you missed them. You know what I mean? I really don't know how you missed them. So, you did it on purpose. You're not pulling the wool over my eyes. There is no way you missed that amount of bugs, and a lot of them are fairly early in the game as well. There's no way you missed them. No way. Absolutely impossible. You launched the game that was broke and sometimes unplayable, thinking that, well, we'll just patch it in a bit. That's my feelings on it. But as he also put there, all to do with the ambitions of the PC edition of the game, which served as a foundation for the console version, proved to be too taxing for the 8th generation. I wouldn't have even bothered bringing this out on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. But it just sounds to me like there was greedy investors. You want it out on that, and then it is coming out. You know, an official version on the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox One X. There is an official versions of that coming out, which will look a damn sight better than, obviously, Xbox One and PlayStation 4. I wouldn't have bothered. I'd have left it. What else could they have done? The game has been in development that long. Would another year mattered? Really? Would it? You know? It plays a hell of a lot better now than what it did at launch. If you couldn't have left it for a whole new year to make sure it was perfect, another 3 months, another 6 months, could you have done it? It would have been a hell of a lot better than what it was now. I'll tell you what wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't have been pulled from the PlayStation Store, would it? If you'd have got it right. Or you'd have got it near right. That's my feeling on it. So, they're in damage control at the moment. And bear in mind, CD Projekt Red has been one of the few, last, some would say, companies that put the consumer first. This isn't putting the consumer first. This is completely the opposite. This is wanting to get a game out to make greedy investors happy. They want paying. They want to hit the quarter. They want the money. It's not the way to do it. And I hope they will learn from this and maybe not do this again. Because it does have an impact. There will be people that will maybe never buy another game from them. They will be in the minority. I get that. But you've upset a lot of people. Me personally, I've not got the game, and I won't be playing it on the PlayStation 4 anyway. I'll be waiting for it to come out on the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox. And he said one. God, I hate the name. Microsoft, you've got crap console names. And I'm not saying Sony are any better. 1 to 5. But you know what? It's easy. Xbox One Series X. I'll be waiting for it to come out on that or the PlayStation 5. For me personally, I think that's the way forward. That way I'm going to enjoy the game a lot more. Because if I had have purchased this from PlayStation 4 or Xbox One and it was super buggy, crashing, looking like the graphics from the N64, I'd have seen my arse. I really would have. So, watch the video. Watch his apology video. It is very interesting. But all the way through it, I feel that it is damage control. I think they are sorry, don't get me wrong. But you're trying to shut the gate when the horse has already bolted. You know what I mean? It's too little too late. Anyway, guys, it's over to you now. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your feelings, please, in the comments below. As always, stay safe. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all again. Take care.